Ghana Ariswama Yamamunyana ha Ebraso set TETE MMOFRA online TV kasewa hensa kana wie no enona na opoku agyeman meni apamfo asi nkonwa ahyehye no yede ni nyina bremo na yahode ni nyina egina odifo Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center so wono asuemu a kasebo yi yebetime ede abremo de odifo ye ne se osibia na dwuma mu nsema hensie mu de afi ifie abrabo mu aware mu ene bibia haw bia no so de beda no a obehwe ama ho akwankyere ho afutuo ni atenatene ema abeko anim ntie nkoba se bibia beforo atiawo ewo abrabo no kumasi ahembobo ano ejaba family house hwa traffic light na sepe ena odifo Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center no ewo yafa ahoto no so na onso wahu ne ewo anim no wanante han mu ewo abrabo mu ewie nsem no de edi mu akotin bi ene se omampani de atodwa se sidi na ho ode no eye ne ma pa ode agu akwa mu enti ena akobasa sa ena amrahye badwani a no wo suben abato mpasua so nso se Ghana ha se nipa bi no mo kaseti amamu bi a na yenya atwum ntira wo nyina nyatumi ombedi to e de twatra na amanyokuo no ba ubensafi wo nyina yi ho adi na wo gigigi tumi ahodo afia be konkran usubranse mo atwa ama yira fa nipa dodo no eye abankra chfani ho no e de atodwa se braso so mbi yiji niema sisi miame abasa ni nyina afiri ho ama kuro no so etia fa ne ntoma pa efra sa nso ne be kokumawu raso adehye ho se saban no ye se abato nti ene omo be ye kwan no no bra ye gya hode a ene omampani hyebo so be wie ga na nwuma nyina omfa nso om so ne ho so om ho ento om sa nsemi ena mede ne nkyeremu eka ho abremo ewi abre moma memtwa me homra na fe mensa ne nsem no mu nkyeremu afia shafo nsam ni nkyeremu ne didi soe eye Europe abruchima no adwadifo bi e wo ho aba obra Ghana ba to ne nsafra wo so wo ma yensi nkonwa ne hwe kwan a Ghana ha yenso adwadi ne betia fra kosora ma yeman ya ye kyekire no ebenya animonyam eno wampani John Damani Mahama ene seni padu ehia nkran na ne nkasa yim no de atodwa se nyame adom obedi ade abosumi numu a ne ewuramu nanso sise de obia boni se wa ya ade Ghana sidi na ho ode no foro kosora kyerɛ se ampa ba oba ye no de ne mapa na agu akwa mu eno no wampani age atum se ye no kre o wachire no ohunu se ne mebu etosini nti oba o se ni manimu na ode na sifom na wo hyehye ma eya akono enum bi eno wa hyase ama sisi amanfo ka se sidi no ayi a ono so wo je ho animonyam no.
Inflation, which peaked at 23.8% at the end of 2024, has begun to ease, falling to 21.2% in April 2025, largely due to moderation of both food and non-food inflation and prudent fiscal management. We're projecting to achieve single-digit inflation trajectory by middle of 2026. This will be underpinned by tighter monetary policy and complemented by fiscal consolidation and exchange rate stability. The Ghanaian cedi, which depreciated by 19.2% in 2024, has shown signs of recovery, appreciating by 3.9% against the US dollar by the end of April 2025. This has been supported by stronger forex inflows, improved trade balances, and growing investor confidence. Our gross international reserves have improved further from $8.98 billion in December 2024 to $10.6 billion by April 2025. This is equivalent to almost 5 months of import cover. This reflects enhanced export earnings, particularly from gold and non-traditional exports, as well as timely disbursements from our multilateral partners. Fiscal consolidation is underway. We reduced the fiscal deficits on commitment basis from 7.5% of GDP in 2024 to 6.4% in the first half of 2025. And we're on track to meet our 2025 target end year of 3.1% through expenditure rationalization, improved domestic revenue mobilization, and strong anti-corruption measures. These figures, though early in the year, are clear signs of a disciplined and inclusive economic recovery.
Ghana photosam for Uraki Sielato Forsen Edia Tuja say say Ghana Sidino na hode no e koso said o mampani e ken nanso nye de aban no kra wo hwehwe enie wo say obi anim say ndi siamanyoku no ba otimi di yenhye e maboa e ma yadwadi sem kwanimu pa e ma fi sidina hode no nso etimi gina wo kira na gold border na nse woteye ama Ghana gold nyina fe de ye beboa no akofa ma wo na beto behwe kwan ya befa so nya nkofo behye se adwuma mu no ni nyina ka ho bi ama Ghana sidi na ho ode no e kosoro nanso we kura de eyanimu ye o to de ato Ghana fo anim se wonya botrenhwe no mfa mpa ebo nko antachi na se wo mo wo ho no mo toto nieme ekwan bia so empo enkoba se de ho beto eto aye gege no man mu ana se empo ebia ajapade a obade e de amaye no yibedi de ho no akwa nanso nso yibetime de sa sika kokko ne niema pei aye adwuma ama yetimi anana ne bi hade aye niema pa ama mfaso bum abamu.
Esteemed Chairman and members of the Board of Directors of the Ghana Gold Board, I have the singular honor to congratulate you on behalf of His Excellency the President on your appointment to the Board of the Ghana Gold Board. Today's inauguration marks the climax of months of diligent and painstaking work.
I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana. Historically, Ghana's revenue from gold have been confined to traditional sources such as royalties and taxes. The Ghanaian economy has not realized its full benefit from its gold resources. Hence, the time has come for Ghana to expand beyond royalties and taxes by harnessing the entire value chain of gold that we produce. To achieve this and to optimize its gold resources, Ghana has decided to establish Ghana Gold Board. The Ghana Gold Board is here to serve as a specialized agency to effectively market its gold resources.
The Gold Board is a vision of His Excellency. For that matter, we have to operate and work very, very well to sustain what has been done already. So please, let us all come on board, contribute very well, and then operate with good governance principles, guided by the tenets of transparency, accountability, and integrity, so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to achieve the set goals.
Together, let us help to propel His Excellency the President's ongoing reset of Ghana's economy and our effort to deliver economic prosperity for all Ghanaians. I thank you for this opportunity and want to use this opportunity to once again congratulate such a formidable board. Thank you very much.
Edi atudwa se ohwe Ghana hapa nyankopon ama hodo so empo no eye aban ahodo a bakro ene amampanimfo da no pa ade a enokure wodo amampani dada John Ajekumkufo atu bia ho a enyiye wo cha na papa enim die ene ensia wo de so Ghana mu etoto niema pa no wo hwe omo bedi nanim ni mompo mu di achi a na se be fa de asa gro no mu die owuraire ginable ebra nana danko kufuado edi ade no ono ene oyi no kosi Ghana ban no anem ewo Germany abrochimenum ye mami ena okasa ensemi
that government. And I'll say President Akufo-Addo was one of the hardest working presidents that I know. At least I knew him because he was president. He visited Germany a number of times. He wasn't lazy at all. I wouldn't say that. If someone says he was lazy, it's not true. He worked hard. He also, like I've just said about President Mahama, wanted to give the best for Ghana and of Ghana. Along the way, there will be shortfalls, there will be problems, there will be challenges, which many people talk about these days. So, in my view, and having worked closely with him, as I said, he visited one of the countries in Europe that he visited most times was Germany. I think he tried his best. We should give him that.
tie ewo mamu eto na ne ditu enkran de etomiti aduasa kura na asemosie no ensemi bi asensi ewo nkran meamea no ahodo bebre meamea nkran pa ohwe nsuo ne to a wom ho ta kire wom no ebiye alajo afi fadama nom ene abobloshi ene meamea ahodo a eka ho na ena no die no adehye wom te abobloshi de enkankan adwadifo ma ewo ho no aye wom pasa eno na agina so ama enkran mantam no soafo owuraire lenda okulu abo anan no akọ mo nchen akọchia wom na wachechire won we na wahyebo enum ene ye maame di atodwa se ekwa bia so obeye de obetimi bia ama suyira afi bia ekọ na eba na ese japade na enipa bi mumpo ehwere wom nkwa no ni nyina obehyasie na wayiyi mmea no ahodo no niema isisi suwansuwa na ni a nti emasa niema no benyina obeye amankran so afidie mfie bi beba no ne koba se nsuo to a ankofo ye ne bia amre
I noticed the people here just asking why are we here. In fact, we know that initially this place was fenced and the people here were relocated they were given a place to live. Later we were told after the elections they came back here, and so there was a committee that was set up for evacuating them back to where exactly they were asked to go. And we also noticed that we picked an intel that they collect this money from this Aboboya to allow them to dam their refuse here, and so that is why we are here to have a look of the happenings here and also to see how best we can evacuate them back to where they were asked to go. And so that is basically why we are here this afternoon.
The information we gathered was that this was a site that was planned to be used for Agenda 111 project. What is delaying this particular project?
You know, there's a new government, and so it's not just a one-day wonder. It's a process, and so definitely the place is a reserve site that will be used for a project. That will benefit the entire country, and so we'll still use this place for that project.
It appears the fencing wasn't enough deterrent. What exactly are you going to do to ensure that we don't have these people coming back to the site?
The fencing is enough, just that there wasn't a gate, and so we are planning to fix the gates. The MC is here, and so we are talking to him so that there has been a budget. They brought a budget for the gate, the fixing of the gate, and so we work towards that. And they also brought their petitions, their grievances as to what we should do for them so that they can go back. And so we are looking at it. We'll make sure that we work towards it and then we evacuate them.
When is this exercise coming up?
Very soon, my dear. How this soon? Media, you want this timeline. Don't worry. We'll give you a timeline.
Ni atete ho no na wo sube abato mpasua so onunyamfo Eugene Boache entwi o se enipa ho aye ne hupa wa manyosemu wo memu wo kira na MPP edi ade no empanimfo bi ebinom aye professors ebinom ya asofo ebinom ekyerɛkyerɛdeɛ e school pon ahodom de nnwuma bia no kamea se wotwe won se ade siabaye ho ne wano hwabaye adapa to ebinom mo kasa wantie ni yi a uhunu so otan ewom obeka so mo kasa mpa mo be nanso se wo mo fa kwa bia so na amanyoku a wote so no wo mo hwa awase ne ba wo mo nya dibre wo kira ne nipa bi pa o pani John Damani mama abo wo mu dini ma wo mu dibre a wo ma agege no ama wasuro wiase eni nipa mo ma yentie mra hye badwani
President Mahama appointment awaya ama masuro nipa hu pa de but I say nkofobia omo sorti a MPP aban ene omo ina agi appointment ko kese na kese de omo ina yi na make say interesting ho awo ana obi ya boa because that's a one job we abusami wa abusami en job wa nana eya semo because time wa DDEP asembaye okay papa be a friend Dr. Edua na Nyanchi the namesake yes say ye board are inaugurating enra security and exchange one board on the board chairman. The problem is, like I said, Kasa no Kasa nyina no. Yes, the senator they were seen as neutrals. Omo ya krache fo aja amemu obi nko yie no omo ka ho asem. Na ko ba se nante sa. Wo kwa na se me na dis ade ni mu ani ma busa ka menye. Na ya. Ka menye. Onta ama obi ehun sa de ye ni nyina no e interest. O dey say because say wo ka se aban na anye ni ye nti no. Aban na hwe na on sakre mu. O ka bi go office aban ni why mo odwuma abegi aye ni say eya yi hotena adwuma bi na mo ye o na asma make evidence be na here what lead edi o so na to na kasa mo ni so na follow a aha etidi etina be kasa ma akasa eti aban say o domestic debt exchange program o de aba no e so debilitating affecting bondholders and ade na wo be wie now who send the pay aban be bana busumi nu mo approve mo age I mean he should search his conscience
where bio aban ka chwani a wayi no hofoforo no e de atodwa se kwa bia so o de na be si fom ama eye kioso ene nema hodo a isi meamea enye beebi adwadifo di dwa enye nipa ginagina enye no obepia ho nyina ma hwa yese na wata na makuro no matimi ada ho wo kira na nkran yekropon obisi hopa no nze nipa kanfo aso ye tomakonya doanom ne ade ewo akwantempom a na yo mamu no nyina ne gu yanimu ase asade no eni se ekoso bio o se nipa so oden waka kyensem wo nyina na se bo adan bo adwan ade be chon beba no na hwa no gyina o kanso o se mento aba na ono ne pe so de mento aba nti de ene enye dwuma owura yi kira na de obeye bia be mankran etimi aye fe no obeye moma yenti onyunyamfo papu alote.
I'm going to run a 24-hour city, so we are not sleeping, we are working it every day, so it means this will be it's not going to be 90 wonder.
Okay. So are these men that you mentioned that you are employing them becoming your monthly, daily? How is the plan?
They are here every day. They are going to work for us.
Every day? Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, people work in the night. They don't have people to take tickets from them, to guide them. They are petty thieves. But this tax force and this revenue collectors will be here. If maybe 6 hours, they're going to run shifts. Like how is it going to run a 24-hour economy?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So for how long is this going to take today? Where are we going to?
From here, we are going to Circle.
Okay.
From Circle, we'll go to Kaneshi.
Okay.
This is 2 weeks program.
2 weeks. So it's not just today?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. So I just spoke with Michael Alote, who is the new Accra mayor, and as we rightly heard him talk about the fact that this is going to be like a 2 weeks project that they're embarking on, going to various markets to ensure that this demolition exercise takes place. We have been to Makola.
Etwaso se ono de obeye bia o se kuru mu eye fe no eno ene nani so ade hu no obeye nemum brofo kasem o se operation don't cross the red carpet na chese se baba nanum unim na atwam ho a ene o ka we dia wa wasem etihwe ho yi na makuru no nye fe.
It's very simple. You know, I promise one thing, I'm going to work with the market women. If you see today, the market women understand that we have to fix this. It's a problem that most of the time the mayors don't deal with the market women directly. But this time I'm dealing with them, and they know the problem because they are in there, and they know the problem, and they know how to go about them. They have told me what they want me to do for them, and that's what I'm going to do for them. One, they want me to have leaders from their camp. Maybe I'll pick 4 or 5 of them to be their leaders. So I'm going to have a red line, which Okunwanapoy did, Okunwanapoy style. If you remember the red line, the famous red line. I'm going to have a similar red line tomorrow. So we're going to stay back the line, and the leaders will control them. So it's not something, it's another 90 wonder thing. But it's something that's come to stay. And I want it to stay because it's something I want to do. And if I'm no more the mayor, it's one of the things I want to leave behind. That when the mayor clears the roads, it makes sure the roads was cleared.
I mean, it's good you brought up the Okunwanapoy's red line. He had the red line, but that red line did not hold permanently. Do you fully appreciate why that failed, so you know what not to repeat?
All right. After the red line, we need men to guard the red line. But the only thing we did was that at that time, what we did was we just picked the people from the market women and the market men to guide the red line. But this time, I'm bringing over 1,000 boys to run day and night. The 24-hour economy. I'm gonna start from AMA. I know we are starting from most of the places, but AMA is gonna start 24-hour ticketing, claim baller, tax force. We're gonna start it in 24 hours. We're gonna do West to make sure the city stays alive till morning. So this time it's not something that we're going to do it, just leave it like that. No.
Afe yekọ University of Ghana mu anase Legon. Se yehwe achechefo nkabomu kuwa University Teachers Association UTAG ne fe wo Legon no na emumpanifo friends and chofo nhia mu na wode atudwa se auditor general aban krachipani ono na ohwehwe sikasem mu no enimanimu ya aban no empam no wocha na Owura Johnson akuamoa asiedu wonnim adwuma teacher fo ichira sentia wosi onnim adwuma no na nse ko ba se wose wo hwehwe aban ngoma a wode tua sika no mu payroll na omohwe ya na nia apia firi owu akuamoa ho edi afa University of Ghana for no na chese nye sa kura na nsem no tie ba bia eno na krachifo yi echira na sesuapon sei na wahunu enhwemu bi ana waye wono omontena se wono omonka hwe ena de no so kura nya nokure no otimi amaso pa de abatudwa se sikado so puo 59.2 million opepe aduonum enkron ne akire pomienu Ghana sika fofure no na nya nokure ne de se yensamandini ana se binom na de ahyehyem nom ne ade nya nokure ne de na esese papai na dwuma no enso ani nti abani tie won na opam no na ochochofo open na oda University of Ghana UTAG ya no Owura Jerry Joe Harrison enene amansan ebo nkomo.
The Auditor General. This report, as distasteful as it is simply predicated on the poor job that was done by the audit service. The standards of auditing, in our opinion, has plummeted in recent years. and if care is not taken, it will have serious consequences for the nation. It appears to us that the audit service is more interested in appearing to be working rather than doing the right thing. And in so doing, they ignore ethical standards that guide their profession. The University of Ghana management maintains that the initial audit report was not shared with them for them to make comment and clarify any discrepancies before this was made public. This is grossly unfair and unethical. This is a serious breach of the ethical standards required for the audit service and its profession. And for the Auditor General to sit in his office and preside over such an institution that disregards ethical standards and standard practice, we are hereby calling for the resignation of the Auditor General honorably, or we will petition the President for him to be removed. We do not say this because we have personal issues with the Auditor General, but we believe that the audit service, or auditing in general in this country, has become a tool for intimidating and disallowing legitimate payments, especially to subvented institutions in Ghana. What I want to state that the
University of Ghana no na ye kwa kumawura so se etifo be kai pa no wahye ne nso a ebre ko ba se onumunyamfo Philip Baso a ya memfa ne krensie na oyemra se badwani ewo kumawura so ofiri mu no ape na o se Ghana fo eto aba aban so mra e kire se mra se badwani ote so no no fira manyoku fufurum no efiri so a ifutufra amanyoku ahodo no nyina mu nkofo ba begina na de ne nsa beka no na yasen yimra se badwani foforo wo mpasua no so ne no ene ko ba se wo beto no afi amanyoku ahodo nyina obia pre se be ya obenya dom nti ene ekwan no kumawura so meka se na infidie sisi so wo ma bobo profile yi gota wo ma da concrete no ne ade na ehofo ne kira se na ye dada kra ebre ko be ko ba se NDC MPP no ne ade wo nyina kopre ne na wie ye kura MPP ni enya ye no afemfidi hudu am de yakwa nyina be se kwansini yansen rabasa ayira de bisine omu hunu na dawa fo wo ho kira ha wo mo timamfo se ha wo mo na assembly member wo ho kura de wo kira na chese wunya no ho twa be kura fri se ade chi ade esen nyina no ono ena manfo gu no so a wo ka se na onumunyamfo dufo ede na wo ye moma yenti onumunyamfo Maxwell Mponsen dufo a ono eno ye assembly member ewo ho ye ba ye bi TETE mmofo no so
ye kwai first no ikuta ene ye se be na asphalt ye she dumadi na so no anche ena abai sesan e bai na abai sesan bai no ze ye je kwai na to amani a ehu be busumienu na kra me na we fro wona boni ye kwai ye ne dai moja ye kwai mu nkan hwi to da go tu je aduma ye na ka bia emfa so eye enra kra me ba ne ne ye be confirm ye DC ni ye preside member ye be yi me ba kra mdu god ma because e kwan ni ntumi fa kom everybody ma na me de call ra so e kwan de kwan no e kwan do na almost 80% to 90 de o ma ye kakra ka o ma ne na ho ezo be he gates no kra debre ase yi ama susa yin zo tutwa kwan mama driver for no omo ka so se ya na SSA se ya na SSA nti na so akranti anopai omo ja adwuma ye ana ka bia nye ne de no omo kasa kakra so ye ma no ye nuanom ye yire no ye wo fa so na etu kwa na so ye dwada wo boduma sa on kokodi dwane ja omo de abegu wo omo so anya bi adie ansa na omo sa be do nti ye sere wo mo so ma ye se omo ma ye akotu busu ne se fa ne se ya anya dia ene ye ra so de ka bia nko ti ye sere Ghana bai ye sere His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ontwa nani mehe kumawu ekwai no pressure am for this me so no say me kura se mini around on me phone anopetu ni me call be bia ye ekwai no ho asem and anope kura na me sorry na obi frame say ona bo na we na me so me ofi me sorry and ye the head station ka bia aso on konjejedifu suwa na omu sunu omu e to bran gu so esa so me dia na we afa kwa no ndi me sre ye wo asantemem the regional minister on e dia no everyone so na road minister na afi enko His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya bia ombeti enka bia minim se saa afidi edu akiri ombeti enka na ne tino ye bia adwuma no ma yakotu ni de mo ma ye nsa anko ye tibio na wo meto aso na adwumadie no enwie peye e ma ye fise ye kwai ne de e ha manfo suwa na manfo esuguru so enka asem no ma ye kwade senke kwai de 7 ka menye kwai but ade be tu bia na asem ma ye kwa ni hiaw ye kwa ni hiaw e kwa nso nye se hiaye ba bia no se no me ba mi amu me fa fom everybody ma se e de be pie raso ansa na meeting abeda e na no pay ye call assembly meeting ti ye sro man pani de aduro ni de omo awi adwuma na anesa ti na ne kine ya contractor no ne nkasa na omra e kwa no so ma ye
onura dufo ena yete ne nka no na owie ya pe ena krumofo ene adrowafo e wo ho nso se yeso ya nka bia nyi yekura wedi ani monimu yawo ena wo se owura franka mo akohene wode koma omampani na wo be yede ma afisa fidie ye homete
ye hesa de de ma ye koso ye kwa azo a mo ye pa se ye ayo ko ta dada yusu a yusu bia nam do petrol mi nam so am ba so ba bi twaso am just within seconds mo be twa to hono a mo ja kwara to tra mo nye say yusu atwa gates e wo kwa ma say ye say yedimi nya hwe wo kwa ni o de ka enam kwa no so a enu an say ye ties a tutu kra ye say ye nam kwa so kra obi wo kra do ka kra du kra onye fitani kra che fitani na ye say ye bodwent eni ade na ye tutu ni azo be say eni ade eni ne ma ye toto no enti ye sre Ghana bai so mo waye na untire ni mehwe yesre
nyamenum ye bere enese me koba mienu eno akora menika prem ko firi koba edase sesi am bekwa mamamo akwa kwatwa we enra ena we yamuru ena enra ehaya na bo no betwa mu kum
se abanse samba eyesa ma contractors de adwuma ye de eguro ansana wa hwenkra tem aye de ese edi John Dramani Mahama president yesrew ra bodmasi tu ra so ye kwa ye emaye don ebize nana MPP ba na no mo ye na wo mo ntimi enwie na ja wo mo afiri so na aka edi e mo kire ye kasi na ese ye ba mo chewa mo mo de na mo nyama
na ye kwa idie from last year na me adum ya fiti me find say Joso abesi Kumawu e drew from Kumawu no to Raso no ena ye ja kwanya to ho ye de sabi you see a private car ye nam so abokoboko na taxes no a ye adwuma fa ye ma me mo ye nua ma ye yire no mo ne abusuafo no enne kra da enne ye 20 enne date ye 16th of May no taxi for na cost strike say omunya adwuma adentia ni nyina ne say kesi ka no ekwan no sese o mu kas obedu ha na we ka ya hange no obedu ha na we ka ya hange no enra ye ba ye ka ye papa wa ye ba yi me ka ni si hoi honda ye du ye fu bi po ya ye shaft pon enu kikirikiri suma nipa ko kuma se kotoba ye koto ko kuma se kotoba 1000 Ghana se kwan yi ya sa ka we sanke ye mo sa ka we enti yesre ye de nya politics ni ye aban bi obaba bia ye nyina Ghana fo ye MPP ye NDC ye nyina ye enipa baako obi enu etwa ne ho moja blue ne beba na de srede ne ye se aban ne mpanimfo ene omo amu ka bi wom se omo nom waye na Kumawu tura so kwan de omo mo de nyema ye ba bia mu waye ne ye bepo bi ye wo ha wo fra ahokwo ne kwa de omo ba accident sa reverse ye de se danika na ni na reverse wo de car na chia fo bepo yen sebi kumasi to Kumawu raso de eh kwan se usisu na ekwan ne ya 30 minutes no abedudu yesre adesre de na mo mo ka bi ewo mu no mo nhwe na mo ntwa mo ani emehwe ma yen mo de mo metwa so kra na gingiri no enko ma yen
first player na me ko ta so kama ba bi ka kire bi na asai ena ja MPP ababa mo so mo ye kwa ya ma yen o ma beti tusi nyina o ba ja kwa na to ye hu hwe se mo ye kwa ya ma yen e ma se adaba fo ye wo so blanco an ye bre ya to ba bi ejina yin o load na fa ni na akre bu mu e ka na mu peja o tai nyina na ho awro ndi se de ni abre pa de sra ban ani mpanifo ani o mo ka bi wo mu se ye sra mo mo ye ni o mo nya kwa yi ma yen ni enyi aso bie na yentimi nya kwa no na yentimi anya dwuma nso emfa pasinyafo nko emra da bia na e bia so mto no ye boka papa me ka ya metim first ban ntisi e ka dada de nso na anwode wo mu I'm a truck and manager who says, Timukana, and Nicky crying me there. Ya tota, the same engine, a kum engine, a set ties, a size of us, a second body. Yeah, they come to my whole. I say, engine, I don't know, I'm yes, Gabby, baby, I be my medical talk. No more swearing, no more, about 20 years, no point. And then ever find a buyer, so much of the truth to Mamma. I have been taking a casino. Yes, Ramwa, my baby.
Yama yenyina kumawu raso ekwanya enyi so na yemfa kasebo no nsi awiabre na ohe 27 driver no ne meeting ne dia ono oboye mvita duko hwe de wo kanyira enye kwa na enyi ti no obema werho akuno eyi wanyi wo obeginani wo maye na werho akuno wo yeda wo namu enti ono situation bia esesa wo pe mom se mom anensesa so a nyano ndi na werho obehye no so de ani gi eye na dwuma do anwumre no nya kakra etoduane dia wodi na komapam no ade ne nyame ase kama honhom sa na yefa no pressure bi ma so awreho mu eduma yemfansio na mom ye kai ejaba efie ho no family house ho ahembobo ano traffic light na se ho na me kai obi o se odifo Samuel prayer and counseling center no wa o se okọ na okọgia kwankyere futuo ene atenatene wo abrabo no ne awoyi bia ozu se enkoye no ebi ana yakwantuo mu nsem ebi nso ye adwuma mu de ebi yaware de ebi eye court nsem ahensem ene afi so beku anim ewo abrabo no na bi kura na sika ko hyem fie enso monna mo koba mu tia so praso no ne ade nyame amfa se ode hye wona mo praso ozi muntu mfani di fa mo bra na mu nyina ye ti se ko ba se mu huna na chese hunhum na ebi anifra bi aba odifo Samuel be kyerem sa ha na hye muntu mfa nkobom mbra fie no be sesa kura nti mote ho mo ye de moma yemfre odifo Samuel obra eduada de kusi efiada anopa no nsia kusi awia no miensa oye adwuma ne numbers no 0245 479724 0245 479724 ena 0506157020 0506157020 medindi no na opoku agyeman yebeda etiefo ne ahwefo nyina se enra yenua Kofi Abrantie Kofi Gagai ebra ofri toye no mukugya yen na yakodi ne na otweda no minim sa ho keka mo de baa na eswani mebroso ntia do bia sinyame sham na mom ye kai mo say 19th 20th July ena na yi no ebeba so ntia mo nhye no so na da no de oba o de epo bi ka ho na momra yime ano kwa fa so wu no nipa ne ayi nipa erade na bo refra kan ho nti wo ye den a kwa bi so na bo aye kakra anye sa de a ke hadwen me broso kra nanso ye bende ye ntimi nya ho hwe ma enyi ye radi hire mu nyina se mu nya ye ho adaje ene odosa etitu amobo baye me ka se mbubudi na ma no befom na mu obi ti se pasolo mo pasolo bande ba o wo mo bo nyom ne ya na minimu papo abo ni dua eya sa na tia na omunyina bai adwontofo akesi atwam sinifo nom ne Susan adua na brani mi hu munyina nso so mo ho ene me kan me gya hwan na ewra ba ko no so mo ye na sepa de no ogina Jacob band no moto nyom no ewra Patricia so no so free far away fante ho baby na ba oh munyina mo ya de ti nyame hira munyina dan duru ha ewra Frank wono mrantie no mo nhye mfidie no ma yesa na yensa nto aso ngati mo